also believe that the so-called political swing behind this weight that's tried to deprive me of any right to be able to have a fair defense in this matter is crucial. Your Honor, I shy away not from the fact that in the docket there's a statement that has been produced by the investigating officer who actually apparently has committed suicide, that says that I have said that the former president is the one who orchestrated this escape. And if you read the indictment, it has the former presidential protection unit as a witness, and also the matter of case that I've opened, the investigating officer in that matter is also a witness in this case. So meaning that, Your Honor, I am sitting in a situation where I, as a person, feel that I have no system or any place where else to bring my grievances than this court and myself. Because if I have to bring it before the prison, there's no one available to assist me. The National Commissioner has on public platform said he will address and have a meeting with me. This was 2 months when I got back into this country. And till to this date, I have never seen that person. I've only heard of reports. To continue with this issue is that, Your Honor, I believe that even my presence in this court, I am not brought in this court freely, where I can express myself. Section 277 that was cancelled by the Constitutional Court as a death sentence. Your Honor, I say this as a broken man, and I say this wholeheartedly. It tears me apart to see these people in this court, knowing very well that they're suffering for something that you know nothing about. I request that the public, if they are so convinced, and if the prosecution is so convinced that I am the waste of these people's lives, that this section be enforced on a petition, that under the previous Act of Correctional Services, of Criminal Prosecution, Act 126 of 92, that a death sentence be given as a petition, that the public signs a petition, and I be given a death sentence, can accept the petition, and the public can sign it, and I can be put to rest, and we can put all this, because I am at peace. I know what I've done, I know what I've not done. I am not perfect, but one thing I know for a fact, that none of these things would exist if there was no backhand of political watchdogs that control the situation.
Yeah, Sanmanan, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I think it's very important that all of us just see and watch the video in full and actually understand what Thabo Bester said, because now the former president, President Jacob Zuma, is trending, and a lot of people are curious as to why did Thabo Bester mention President Zuma. Does that mean that Zuma actually orchestrated this whole thing? Because the only person that is coming to our mind right now is the former president Jacob Zuma, especially after seeing that picture. And even though the Zuma Foundation did state, as soon as the picture started circulating online last year, they did state that the picture was fake. Okay, that's what they said, the picture was fake. All right, so a lot of people now are curious. If you guys remember, I think it was the podcast and chill with Meg G, where an inmate, actually they spoke to an inmate that was apparently at some point sharing the cell with Thabo Bester, and it was said, okay, allegedly Thabo Bester didn't commit all those crimes, the rape crime and also ukubulala, deleting that lady uNomfundo. He didn't. What happened there, he took a fall for someone, and that's why he's able to have access and all these benefits and all this money. All right, because that person was actually big in politics. Now, I doubt it was Jacob Zuma. Okay, let me just say that. Besides the point with Ubaba, but I doubt it was Jacob Zuma. When the ANC spit him out, when the ANC wanted to see his downfall, they did everything in their power to see him behind bars. And I do believe that if he had anything to do with the situation, if it was his son that actually did the crime and that Thabo Bester went to jail for, allegedly, I doubt that the ANC or politicians or whoever that was involved would have still protected him. Because when the ANC spit him out, they made sure that he is behind bars. You know, some politicians still wants to see him behind bars. If they had this sort of information, it was this guy is hiding this. Thabo Best actually went to prison for, you know, Jay-Z's son. So let's put him behind bars for defeating the ends of justice. Let's put his son behind bars. I doubt it was him, but I would have loved for Thabo Best to actually dive more into that and actually give us names. Give us names. Someone said maybe this was just, that whole show was just a warning to whoever is involved who would say, Lalel, I'm not happy with you, so you better noosa your socks, or otherwise I'm gonna start dropping names. You know, and he also did mention politicians, big politicians involved. I wish the judge asked him, but I guess the judge is not the media, so he doesn't really care much. He's just going to do things ngendlela yomthetho. But I wish the judge asked him, ooh, what are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Who are these politicians? Where are you getting the money? But maybe we will get to hear that as soon as the trial starts. I am really interested in hearing that. I'm really interested in hearing him dropping names. You know, we want to see criminals behind bars. And if Thabo Best didn't commit that crime, you know, I'm not going to talk about the escape crime because we're still going to dive into that as well, you know, when the courts starts proceeding. But if you're saying he didn't commit that crime, I'm really interested to see who committed the crime, all right? So he was convicted in 2012, okay, for rape and ubulala i-girlfriend yakhe Mebesho unomfundo. And then a year earlier, which is like 2011, he was found guilty of raping and robbing 2 other women. Okay, so he was convicted to life in prison. So life in South Africa is 25 years. However, a prisoner must be given a parole hearing after serving or 25 years. Do let me know, guys, what you think in the comment section down below.
I have more than enough evidence to prove that this thing is much more than just an average people that are working at an institution called G4S that just decided on one day to release me. It's highly impossible for them to do that without political power. I am self-convicted. I pleaded guilty to the most crucial, or most dangerous unit, which is called the Katomena Killer Squad, forced me to plead guilty. And that case has been pending for 13 years in these courts. Transcripts have been missing for 13 years.